Hi guys, I'm Gates Councilor. I'm the owner and founder of Burley Stone out of Mystic, Connecticut. I've been in business as a soap making business for just over 5 years now, and I've been a guild member for about the same time. I've always been really passionate about art and design. I've got a bachelor's degree in painting and a master's degree in computer animation and motion graphics. I spent about the last 25 years of my life working for a motion graphics company doing a product design, product animation, and things along those lines. So when I started my company, Burley Stone, I was really passionate about making sure that the look of everything that goes out the door is as high a quality as possible. So one of my strengths as a maker is in the branding of my product. I love what I make. I make a fantastic product, and I think to do anything less than brand it impeccably is shortchanging myself. I feel the same way about all of the other members of the guild. Everyone makes such a fantastic product, and sometimes they don't think hard enough, or they're afraid that they don't have the right tools or skills to really help push their brand and take it to the next level, so that it looks like the packaging and the branding of your product on the website and everything looks as fantastic as your product is too. So that's kind of what I'd like to talk about today. Branding is something that I'm really passionate about, and you guys all make such great products that I want to try and help you learn how you can tighten up your branding and pass that information, the branding knowledge that I'm going to give you, along to things like your website, your packaging design, everything to help elevate your product and take your sales to the next level. A big part of knowing who you are as a brand is knowing who your customer is. You have to take some time and dig really deep into who you think your ideal customer is. You have to know how old they are, not 47 and a half years old, but are they in their 40s, are they in their 50s, are they in their 30s to 50s? All of those choices that you make will inform the decisions that you make as a brand, and the language that you put out and the graphics that you use to support all of that. You have to know what their income bracket is, what their beliefs are, what are they socially responsible and passionate about. Do they have kids? Do they love having kids? Are they cat people? Is travel what they're all about? If you make a soap and you brand it that's all about travel, and you put it on a site that's all about staying home, you're not reaching the right audience. These are tools that you can do. You can dig deep, you can find out who your customer is, and you can take the time to really focus on learning who they are so you can hone your message and your graphics. When we start to think about your website design in particular, that's where so many of us, because it's new, web design for all of us and having a web page for many of us is such a new thing that we get caught up in trying to get all of the information out there without thinking about how we're presenting it to people. You want, when people land on your web page, to have the most gorgeous, spectacular photo or video of your product right there front and center when people land on your page. You want it to have a really great call to action, which basically means a short phrase that's got a lot of impact. I think mine says, made handsome. That's one of my taglines. So it's a great video of my product. It's called the Rebel, with a motorcycle driving by, and it just says made handsome. That's it. People know right away what it's all about. And then as you look more at your homepage on your website, there's some information that could really be helpful. And what you want to do is you want to establish a bond of trust between yourself as a brand and your customer. So you want things like social proof. You want reviews that people have written about you. If you've gotten press, even if it's just your local paper, put that right on the homepage as people scroll down a little bit. Such and such soapery makes the best soap in town. That's a great piece of social proof that will make people realize that your product is worth buying for them. There's other things you can have on your website. You can have on your homepage your mission. Your mission is something that is what drives you as a brand. Mine talks about how I'm fighting for a better product for guys. I'm passionate about making a good product, that my product is no frills, so the words that I use, the language that I use, the graphics that I use. I don't use fancy words or phrases. I try and talk to my customer, who is an average guy buying a bar of soap. It's not pretty, it's not delicate, it's not dainty, so I don't use those sort of words in any of my branding. The last thing that I think is you can do quick and easy things like link your Instagram page to your home page. Almost every website supplier these days lets you do that quickly and easily. That's a quick and easy tool so that people can find you in all sorts of different venues. And likewise, on your Instagram page, make sure that there's a link to your home page of your store so people can quickly and easily shop on your site. One of the things that is the most important part of any website is your About page. It's the place where, from all reports that have been done, it's the second most visited page on your website. Obviously, the home page is first because that's what people click on, but then they want to learn who you are as a brand, as a person, and that's what the About page is all about. You want to have a great photo of yourself, spend the time and money to get somebody that's a really great photographer to take a picture of it. Don't just be sitting in your kitchen with dirty pots and pans behind you and just using your iPhone to take a picture. Take the time to get a great photo and one that really is in sync with who your brand is. Also, you want to use words that really strike an emotional chord. You want to talk about the passion that you have for your product, the passion that you have for your brand, and really pass that information along to the customer. This is where you're not going to do a hard sell on your product. What you're doing is letting your customer know who you are, and that establishes a bond of trust that's really going to drive your sales and make your customers the most loyal customers amazing ever. When you're thinking about all this stuff, you have to remember to stay focused. Find who your brand is, figure out what your brand is, and everything that you do on that page has to serve that focus. Anything you do is time and energy that distracts from that, and it's just going to confuse your customer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I love being as a member of the Guild, and I really love imparting information, and I think you guys should take the time to check out all of the other amazing how-to videos in the HSCG library. So I want you guys to go out there, dig deep, find out who your ideal customer is, and make your brand serve that customer to the best of your abilities. Thank you very much.